Hey, good morning. I want to welcome you to my channel. I want to talk a little bit about photography this time. Not about the motorcycle, not about blinds, but photography. I was amazed with the light photography and using tubes and all that stuff. So, B&H Photo, I can't remember her name, I'll post it right here. And basically is make your own light tube. So I went to Amazon. Got these are light tube guards, okay, guards, because they go over your light tubes. But the problem I had, and let me show you, is I bought this from light painting brushes, okay? It's a modifier. I screwed the adapter on here, the universal adapter, which I'll show you here in a little while, in next segment. And then you put this on to your light tube. Problem is, they don't fit, okay? They just don't fit. They don't fit. So, ingenuity, I went down to Wallace Supply Company the other day, just for shits and giggles, and I bought a 3/4 inch male adapter, okay? It's hollow on this end, right? Very hollow, but watch this. I can screw my modifier on here, okay? So, what does that mean? That means this end was a little too small. So what I did is I took my grinder. See, it's just not gonna fit, right? It's just not gonna fit. So I took my die grinder and I rounded the ends off, right? So now it's on there. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna glue these two together. This will stay because this will be my handle, right? Just like that. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna glue the tip here, this piece here, and leave this as is. And then I'm gonna wrap tape, black tape from here to the threads, okay? And that's gonna give me a nice handle once my flashlight's in there so I can do the magic lighting, stuff like that. So stay tuned to the channel. This is just an opening segment to show you how I built it. I can't really post this until after May because I don't wanna ruin the surprise. And that's going to be my granddaughter's wedding. I'm gonna do light photography. Yeah, so hang in there. It's going to be a long review, not really long, but a long gap between time I start it and the time I finish this. But I have to start this so I can finish this project here. And I got light painting brushes, and I'll click below and you'll see the link. And I bought these modifiers. I got red, I got blue, I got yellow, and so on. But I want to modify this today a little bit and get some glue on here and be good to go because I got to fix something else. So hang in there and we'll finish this video later down the road. Hey, welcome back to my channel. Well, we started talking about photography and light sticks. Well, I've been practicing with mine upstairs in my photo studio, which is not very good because of the walls and everything. So I'm going to experiment outside once it gets warmer. But the modification is done. As you can see, I can adapt that thing, put my flashlight on there, but I've also added, as you can see, black tape to one side. What I noticed when I was outside doing this wand moving, that a lot of the backlight comes through the tube at me, and I didn't want that, so I put a little bit of a barrier, that black tape on there. And of course, athletic tape for my handle. Now that, like I said, is a 3/4 inch adapter, plastic on the inside is hollow. Had to file it down. We talked about that in the last segment, okay? And then I've got my other ones already painted up, ready to go. And this one has an adapter, and I'm gonna have to post the link here, or the information here. I got it off Amazon. It fits in the tube perfectly, and this is what's nice. The flashlight goes, my little flashlight from my light thing goes right in there, and you can hold it just as easy. Now this is the, what is that thing? The Coast G26 that I was recommended that I got. And that thing is working like a charm. So I'm gonna post this once again, just to make sure this little rubber adapter I got on Amazon. I think it was like $1 or something, I don't remember. And then of course, I modified my other one. And I try to use athletic tape, you know, trying to cut down on it, but this is gonna cut it out. And what I'm going to do on this one, is I'm actually going to get some sort of wrapper, right? And put the wrapper inside of here, the color wrapper. So when the light goes through, it reflects out, not just straight white. or I might use this for straight white. I don't know yet. But anyway, that's another segment here. They're showing you the modifications. Athletic tape holding the rubber on, and like I said, you put the flashlight on there. You got homemade wands, okay? Like I said, the tubes came from Amazon as well. Tube light guards, okay? Tube light guards. So keep that in mind. I'll keep you abreast as I go, and like I said, I can't really post this until the time comes when I get to use it and surprise my granddaughter in her wedding in May. So a little bit as I go, I'm gonna practice, and I'm gonna put my practice segments in there before I put the final stuff in there. So hang in there. Sorry for the delay, but it is what it is. Later. Hey, good evening. Today is the 22nd of May. Yes, I know, it's getting really close to Memorial Day weekend, and I want to send out prayers to all my fellow veterans and all that, and the spouses and everybody else is involved for them. So, what are we doing tonight? I'm all dressed in black as much as I can, as you can see, and I'm going to be doing photo lighting tonight, okay? I've started the video a month or so ago. I waited until I did my granddaughter's wedding, and by the way, it came out great. I was happy with it and the success considering some of the situations, but we had a great time for her wedding out there, and I revealed a lot of the photos that I've already done. Now it's time to get the video done. So tonight I'm going to try something a little bit different with the video, a little bit different lighting, and tomorrow night I'm going to do one more thing. And then I'm going to close this thing out and post it. But for the meantime, I wanted to say there's a lot of good information on photo lighting, photo painting online. I watched Susan from B&H Photo at the time. It might have been an older one, but she did a great job. Showed me all her accessories. I showed you some of mine. I think I spent 60 bucks total with my accessories. I bought the tubes, and I bought the filter. Yeah, probably about 100. I'd be safer to say 100. But inexpensive thing. Results were good, and I enjoyed it. Now I'm going to pass this on to my daughter and my granddaughter, since they're photographers, and my grandson, and see what they want to do with this stuff. But I had to do it just to practice it and try it and see how it came out, and I'm very, very happy with it. So stay tuned. I will probably video the voice over the pictures and everything, and I want you to enjoy the photos that I did, the one I did of my wife, the one I did of my granddaughter's wedding, and of course the ones I'm doing tonight are totally different for me. So hopefully they all come out, and I'll show you the results, and we'll finish the video out and post it this weekend. So thank you, and let's have some fun. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm actually going to finish the video here shortly and upload it on the thing. So, but I wanted to talk to you a little bit about more accessories that I found. I talked to you about the C26 light. Let me get these glasses off. It didn't really illuminate for me. So I went out and bought this thing from Nightcore, right? It's a rechargeable MT2C Pro, okay? Now this son of a gun is super bright, okay? And it really illuminated everything I needed to do. It's 1800 lumina versus the 600 on the other one, so you're gonna get more light and during the bulb mode and all that other stuff. But to hold the light, I forgot to tell you, remember, hold on. Okay, the light tube. Remember, we modified it with the filters. But to hold the flashlight on, also light painting brushes, you got this adapter here, universal adapter, 3 of them for like 50 bucks or something like that. It fits on the end a lot easier. I just changed this to the ones that I want to use, and my flashlight goes in there perfectly, well handheld, and that really helped with the photos a lot. So with all that in mind, now we can finish this video. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm putting this away. And I want to show you all the pictures. But before I do that, I want to show you this one picture right here. This is my very first light painting, and I did not realize it until I was sitting here talking to my wife that years ago, and I mean 1990 something, somewhere around there, 1990, maybe 2000 something. Anyway, I had my wife sit there with a guitar and hold it, and I used a little flashlight, not a super bright one. This is great for the light tubes. That C26 that I have also is good for light painting around the forest area, or whatever you want to do, outline somebody. But I outlined my wife, as you can see, and it came out really super good. I even got it hanging on the wall. So from this point on, all the photos that you're going to be seeing are going to be in order. The very first set is going to be the one I just practiced with my wife in the lighting and had a good time. The second one is going to be my granddaughter's wedding, and the ones that we did after the wedding and the night photos with using light painting also. And then the last one's going to be my wife, where I used a sparkler. Yeah, they're sparklers. Tried something different. And then the last one where I tried it by myself using chem lights. I'm going to let music play with it. I'm not going to talk over that stuff. So in the meantime, I want to thank you for watching my channel, and I appreciate all the comments that I just read online here with YouTube and other places. I do post pictures, but I also turn around and I post these videos. If you're interested in light painting, like I said, B&H Photo with Susan, she's great. There's other people on there. Just go online, type in light painting photography, and practice and have fun, because it is fun. You might have clientele that like that. You might want to just do it for the fun like I did. Either way, it doesn't matter. So ladies and gentlemen, you have a good day, and hopefully your summer is good and your photography is good and you all have a good time. So we'll talk to you in my next video. Thank you.
Daddy won a radio, he tuned it to a country show. I was rocking in the cradle to the crying of a steel guitar. Mama used to sing to me, she taught me that sweet harmony. Now she worries cause she never thought I'd ever really take it this far. Singing in the bars and chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream, was all I've ever wanted, is to pick his guitar and sing. Just trying to be somebody, just wanna be heard and sing. I'm chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Atlas and a coffee cup, 5 pickers and an old Dodge truck, heading down to Houston for a show on Saturday night. Well, this overhead is killing me. Half the time I sing for free, but when the crowd's into it, Lord, it makes this thing I'm doing seem right. Standing in the spotlight, chasing that neon rainbow, I'm a living that honky-tonk dream. 'Cause all I've ever wanted is to pick his guitar and sing. Just trying to be somebody, just wanna be heard and sing. I'm chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Daddy's got a radio, he won it 30 years ago. He said, son, I just know we're gonna hear you singing on it someday. Well, I made it up to music